upper bracket here at the Stockholm Major, live from the Monster Energy DreamHack Studios. It is Evil Geniuses taking on Keen Gaming for a top 6 spot here at the CORSAIR Dream League Season 11. Keen Radiant, E.G. Dire. Ooh. We're in the draft here with Gods and Sir Action Slacks. And we've got a Willow ban and a Mirana ban.
Somebody did their homework.
Yeah.
Look at that. Not a too impressive of a Mirana display from earlier today, but...
No, but we know the brothers like to play Mirana, so Sumail getting banned out there.
Yeah, unlike you are, Sumail wins with the hero. E.g.
Okay, all right.
God setting the tone.
E.g. won 3 games in the group stage with this hero, so they have no problem busting it out.
Okay.
I have this problem where I say things that I'm not trying to flame, but I end up flaming.
I mean, it's great. You say it with such brutal honesty as well. I mean,
I was just trying to praise Sumail, you know?
Well done. So, Keeper of the Light is snagged again as that first pick. Can anyone explain why? I mean, seriously, I've seen everyone value this hero so highly, but in all these games, you see the Will-O-Wisp, people tend to find a way out of it, and then, I've not been impressed in like 4 games straight.
I'm not just picking it for the Will-O-Wisp.
Sure.
For one thing, you're first picking it because it's a flexible support, mostly seeing 5 position, but it's pretty good at securing your lane, particularly the safe lane, because that's the lane that's near your tower. So we're seeing a lot of this, blinding light. You can push people into your tower. Illuminate's just a good spell to secure your lane. Something that a lot of 5 positions have in common is that you can secure the range creep blast hits because they give so much more gold now than they used to. Having those denied is really bad. So that's where Oracle is actually one of these heroes that got picked a lot more because the Fortune's End's 120 damage is great at securing those range creeps last hits.
Well, that makes sense. Easy pick here, Viper Lifestealer. Talk about the most meta picks in this entire tournament.
Yeah.
I mean...
That's pretty much it. They're just strong cores. I mean, Lifesteal's a hero that does not care at all about Coddle. The Rage, he can hit the Will-O-Wisp.
Yes!
Love it. This is a hero I feel like has been the most promising as far as countering and dealing with Lifestealer, and not enough teams are picking it against Lifestealer.
I mean, it is so strong. That subtle change to just make his bash more dependable. I mean, he's got everything that he needs in his kit to take out Lifestealer. I don't care if your Rage gets smashed. On top of it, let me put some damage on top of your Rage. Oh! With a Corrosive Haze. It's a freaking great hero right now, and Keen's the only people that understand that.
No, we've seen him banned out a lot, actually.
No.
Couple times?
Couple times, yep.
No.
And usually when you're picking Lifestealer.
No. Nah, you guys are right, though.
Viper does stop that, right? They
stop what?
The bash build up?
I assume so, since it's passive, but I'm not sure, because it's like it's kind of different in a sense where you're counting up, but
yeah.
I imagine it might stop it. Yeah.
A difficult
mechanics.
Question.
We need
a
better analyst for that one. I don't know.
I mean, you're doing fine, bud.
It's all good. It's all good.
All right, so Rolling Boulder taken out there.
Yep.
Mr. Earthman.
One of Crit's heroes. We'll see what Crit and Kaka end up getting their hands on. I don't imagine Kaka will be the Coddle. I think he wants something a bit more playmakey. His Rubik's been banned, but there's still a lot out there.
I miss those old days of Crit Winter Wyvern. That was truly the dream, E.G. Stack up there.
10 seconds remaining.
Not gonna be
just for them. You may as well just say, "Oh, I want to see an RTZ Ricky or something" when you stop memeing about.
I'm not memeing
Crit's
about
Wyvern.
We saw Wyvern earlier today. That kind of worked out a little bit.
Yeah, but you're talking about EG playing it.
Oh,
you're
yeah,
definitely
I'm just saying,
memeing a little bit.
No way.
Those were the good old days.
Those were the good old days.
Where are they, Slacks?
They certainly were, in my opinion.
It is quite surprising to see a team opening with 2 cores rather than a support and a core and a couple flex play, because EG open with a Lifestealer Viper, that's like, they show exactly what they're going to do.
The one thing, the one slight maybe switch over is Viper can offlane.
Yeah.
We've seen one offlane Viper here, and on some of the other teams, I know Fnatic had Ice play a game of Viper, so possibility to pick a different mid.
I don't think that one won, though, did it?
What?
The one we saw did not win. It looked pretty bad. We saw like mid one played it. Was it mid one? I can't remember. Well, mid one on offlaner, but he played the offlaner D1 game. But Witch Doctor, so there's your fly hero. 5 position, strong laner. knowing that you need somebody that's just range support to deal with the Slaughter aggression in the off lane.
Yeah, a little bit of heals there, you know, as well, which is, from this tournament especially, we have just seen Sustain going ham for these teams, really working out. But Witch Doctor on his own, not the greatest Sustain over here. They might want to think about something else with that. But very aggressive, though. Could see some pretty dank Maledicts coming out.
Yep. Oh, I think it's just, yeah, it's just, oh, it seems like one of the decent supports now. Like Oracle's banned out. They're just thinking, okay, what can we get? And there's Kaka Shaman. Good 4 position. Slaughter, Shadow Shaman. Pretty strong lane, although Witch Doctor Lifestealer confided, and then Clockwork.
No hesitation there as well.
This is probably Crit's hero.
The Crit Clockwork.
It's so good against both those 2 supports.
You get a vehicle for the Lifestealer as well.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
That's a bullet train. It's a quick vehicle.
Yep.
Less pressure on S4 having a hero that does that as well. It opens up a little bit more options for their last pick.
It's even really good against Slaughter. That's a hero that doesn't, you know, build really 4 staff or anything to get out. It's a hero that's super fast and mobile with sprint on. And these really high movement speed heroes, you get hit by a Clockwork, well, you're trapped inside the cogs. You've got to beat your way out of it, and that's not easy to do against a battery assault. So it's a good hero. Not the really strongest of 4 positions right now, but this is one of those situations where, you know, Clockwork should theoretically fit the draft quite well.
I like that Weaver ban out. Makes sense to me. They don't have too much lockdown besides the Clockwork and the Witch Doctor, which is pretty sizable lockdown. But Weaver's one of the guys that actually can get out of that situation. So good idea there. As we're waiting to see. I gotta say, though, Keen Gaming, they might have kind of a goofy draft here, but we've seen all these heroes work really, really well for them before. They're kind of comforting picks here. Death Prophet as well. Now we've got that double push. And with the Coddle, blasting lanes, Shaman pushing, Prophet pushing, this could get out of control.
Yeah, now they're getting some team fight. I mean, they had the Will-O-Wisp already, but now you have an Exorcism, and that's physical damage to combine with Corrosive Haze. So the Slaughter, good hero to have with Death Prophet on your team. It's a hero that's not too afraid of the lifesteal. The burst damage on EG doesn't really threaten to kill the Death Prophet right now. And EG's teamfight is pretty non-existent with their draft.
When we saw Yi on his Death Prophet on Friday, it was super strong. It was on. It was against Liquid, I believe, that they played that. It was perfect. We mentioned before that draft got into play that maybe those cooldowns are just too long to fight around, but Keen knows how to set that tempo at the right pace to make that fit well.
Honestly, Death Prophet's silence, everyone talks so much about the push, the team fight, the sustain, but it is so long. It is ridiculously long.
Yep.
And when you're playing someone like a Witch Doctor or a Clockwork, you want to do so much. And getting hit with that is just a team fight loser. What do you even do?
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned those supports who hurts. Even these cores. The Viper wants to spam Nether Toxin in a team fight. Lifestealer, if he gets gone on with a Hex, you have this really long 6-second silence to follow it up. So it's definitely something that can cause problems for EG if they get jumped on. And maybe going to force Lifestealer to go like a Manta style after his Radiance.
Oh, that's longer game than I think they're after on this one.
Well, for longer than Keen are hoping for. I think EG, they are looking for a longer, slower game.
Sure.
I mean, that's just typically when you pick Lifestealer, your timing is around the Midas Radiance. You can do a lot in the lanes, like a Phase Boots, Lifestealer in lane has a lot of kill potential with a Witch Doctor around that like level 7, 8, 9 mark. But yeah, Keen's the one who, as we saw it, their entire group stage, they're playing super aggressive. They're going for kills, they're looking to take towers, they're looking to have, 20 plus kills at 15 minutes. That's
active lanes, I like it. It's the type of Dota we like to see.
Yep. And we have seen it be very successful so far. And there's, ooh, Phantom Assassin.
Okay, so Phantom Assassin has been played 16 times so far this tournament, and win rate of 31%.
Ooh.
Pretty sad.
Yeah. PA, we've seen so many of these teams just kind of figure out if we can push, if we can fight, we can make it work. But King Gaming, they're kind of prepared for fights a little bit, right? I mean, they got Slardar and Shaman, who pretty much are online as soon as the game starts.
Yeah.
But PA also gets countered by Viper. How does the PA fit here?
It just gives them a late game carry that synergizes with their draft. Like, if you ignore what EG have, this is a good PA pick with the other heroes. Good with Slardar. It's a carry that scales when you have got Death Prophet Slardar who don't scale as well. And the PA versus Lifesteal matchup is kind of 50-50. Neither hero like destroys the other necessarily. PA, if you whoever snowballs is basically the hero that's going to have a better time.
I thought Terrorblade was supposed to be pretty good.
Theoretically, TB could have worked for them this game. Maybe they're a little worried about the laning stage. TB is a much weaker laning hero, and King Gaming, as we've seen, like to have strong lanes. They like to go for kills a lot early, and PA with just similar to Lifesteal, you know, phase boots, wand, a couple Wraith Bands can actually get involved. TB, you're relying on Metamorph.
I hear the arguments, but I still see a PA against a Viper. I like your argument of ignore the other team. It's a good draft. But I don't know, man. We've seen this fall so many times, and the one time that we saw it be pretty successful, they had a Vengeful Spirit that was able to, like, you know, reposition the PA in case it didn't go well, which we saw several times, and
Exactly that sound.
But King Gaming, obviously, they must know what's up.
There's just like not an obvious better carry here. Like I don't think it doesn't give EG like immediate outdrop by any means. But we'll see what EG get. Their last pick, probably an S4 hero. Darkseer comes out. Darkseer Clockwork. They've got a pretty strong dual lane. We see a lot of these Darkseer +1s do the kind of tower skipping things, which can be very annoying. Force the PA to farm under tower. And yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. Darkseer has been very successful with the balls, keeping the PA on her toes in that early game, and if she don't do well early, we're not going to see her do well.
I am curious to hear, Gods, who you think is going to take game 1 of this best of 3.
So you can go the opposite way.
There is definitely a part of
works.
me that thinks that because you have not gotten a single prediction right.
No, don't call him out like that. He's a good analyst.
This is also true.
I'm
You
just
can be both.
Helping the Twitch chat people out there wondering, you know, who do I put my shards on? I'm going with Keen Gaming.
Really?
No.
Yeah, no, I like their draft a bit better. At least the first 4 picks, I kind of agree with what you're saying about the PA versus Viper, but I think their draft up until that point looked really solid, and PA still looks like a good pick to round out their draft to me.
I was going to go for Keen until Gods did it, so what are you doing, Slacks?
Cos, I love you, man. You make a lot of sense to me, but I see Viper PA with no escape. I got to go with EG on this one.
Don't get on this sinking ship, Shiva.
I'm going on the F4 EG as well. I think the last pick of Keen kind of... I don't know. It missed it for sure. Make sure, of course, to vote for your MVP during the game, and also make sure to enjoy this game, which is commentated by Lizard and Bulldog.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got some good Dota here. The best any team they have to offer against Keen Gaming. However, I think there's been a little bit of a mix-up here that we're casting together. We don't really have a play-by-play, but that'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
It's gonna be fine. It's
Yeah.
gonna be manly here, if nothing else.
It'll be a manly cast. That's what we can say at least. So, you know, this is definitely a pretty even matchup, I think. I don't think EG's got a clear advantage.
Oh, yeah, I definitely agree with you. As you said before, the drafts are very similar. I would favor Keen Gaming's draft a little bit more, actually. It just seems more rounded. You have the Death Prophet for push, you have the Shadow Shaman as well to help in that aspect out. Then you have the Slardar and Death Prophet's combination and the PA plus Slardar. Like every single one of these heroes synergizes very well with each other. At the same time, though, they have no save for that Death Prophet, which might be a problem for them. As Panel has said, they're heroes that don't have a lot of mobility, and with Darkseer plus Clock, they can do some sick combinations here, so, yeah.
Yeah, they definitely need to get a couple 4-staffs. Cod will definitely get one, but would you even get it on DP? If you can just kite these heroes, I feel, if you don't get bursted with DP, I think you're in a pretty good spot, and you always get that A on disc eventually, but that's going to take a while, so there's that little room where they might be able to kill her pretty easily.
Yeah, I definitely think some 4-staffs. First and foremost on Kotal, and then I don't know who else can buy it. If you are DP, as you said, you don't really want it, right? On Shadow Shaman as well, you can go for it, but it's not really optimal. Kaka always... Oh, he has it actually queued up already, so...
Yeah.
Take that back. Yeah, they know what they need, and they're going to itemize properly.
Bottom lane, we're actually going to get a first spot here. The block by S4, can they bring him down? 11. It's getting old.
Battery assault is gone.
It's running out. The stun.
Cap.
The stun by Fly, securing the kill. And Astor gets the kill, though.
Astor gets that with the Iron Shell. Pretty good start for them. Already taking down that Slardar. However, at least what's good for Keen is that PA is on top lane. What do you think about this? Dodging that Darkseer and Clockwork lane. Probably good for them, right?
Yeah, but I feel like PA wouldn't mind too much. I mean, having a dagger, I think she can do fine in that lane. You kind of want the Slardar against Lifestealer, don't you? Because he just bashes his skull in.
That's true. But they are tri-laning though, so they're looking at completely shutting down Ortiz here, it seems.
You definitely want to tilt that guy. Works every time.
As PPD said in the previous series as well, like if you're running the tri-lane right now in this meta and you aren't really crushing it, it feels so weird, right? It doesn't feel good.
You're losing so much experience. Like, that's the biggest problem. The middle matchup here, Viper against DP.
Yeah, DP so far doing quite well.
Yeah.
The 3 lines guy, or Yi, I think.
Yeah, she's gotten back a little bit, a few buffs that made her a bit more viable in the laning stage now.
Yeah, she's picked up a lot, actually. She got picked in the
Seems
first
like
day, yeah.
The Chinese really like that hero. Just a well-rounded hero, offers you pretty much everything.
Actually, Slack said what's really good about this hero, and I can't believe it, but I have to agree with him. The silence on that Prophet is really good, especially in this game. You have the Nikes. If you manage to get that silence off before he rages, that's huge for your team. So
yeah, it's a very underrated spell. But the Viper here, he shouldn't really care too much. I guess he's gonna level his W and just hit the jungle, I guess.
Yep. It's a bit better when you're a Viper on the Radiant, right? As that jungle is a little bit more accessible, easier. You just eat that tree and farm that medium camp, stack it. On Dire, it's pretty much the same, I guess. However,
patient here.
Crit is here.
The drain, is it going to be enough? She's taking a lot of damage. She can't get out. She can't attack. She's so slow at attacking, and she's just going to go down.
How wasn't he able to attack it twice? Did he? That was wonky, right?
Yeah, I feel like she's got like one of the slowest attack animations, though. So I guess the clock can just stop that. Now you know. He's even going to run top now with a double damage. Can he actually get a kill here?
Yeah, versus this tri-lane, if he gets into the right position.
He won't have mana for both spells, so this is the nerf he's been hit by. So only one spell here.
Kotl though, he's still fast. He's still fast, yeah.
If he's got his battery assault, he probably gets a kill, but this is a sweet nerf, and he's actually gonna die here. Blast, crit, overextending a little bit. He looks to be getting away, or is he?
Does he have mana for anything?
He's completely stone cold. No panicking here.
Yeah, he's gonna eat that tree. There we go.
Yeah.
He's fine.
Just that little cute tree there you can eat. Stuff you need to know about. If you're gonna want to be pro, you need to know these specific trees that are pretty crucial for these moments.
And never misclick them. Oh, the salve, but he's still dead.
Oh.
And he wasted that salve. And I think this is the walk of shame now. He does not have that port. Oh, that's rough for that Prophet.
Yeah, that hurts for sure. And Sumail, he goes for the 2-2 build, which I see a lot of Vipers that just go a little bit too passive, skilling the Crows' skin. Oh, they're actually gonna get a... Oh, he's fine. But Sumail going for the more aggressive build, just to stone him out, and he's doing really well. I mean, CS-wise, it's not the greatest, and he has to run all the way back home.
I think the biggest issue for Keen right now is the fact that top lane isn't really going way too well for them, considering they started as a tri-lane. Yeah, the PA is, what, 1 CS? Bob of Nikes, but TG does not care. They are winning mid. Bottom lane is going very well for them. I mean, they're just trading, right? Creep skipping with Darkseer.
And we see here just the manual blocking on the small camp. Like Kotl, just make sure they can't pull it top. Really important. And we see is... Oh, are they going to get him here? No. The Slardar is just doing what you need to do against the Darkseer. Just pull the wave into your big camp. Make sure you get equal farm as the Darkseer.
It's strange. I think they blocked that camp, but instantly Keen Gaming unblocked it, right? They devoured. Yeah, I think they devoured it. So that was really important on the bottom lane.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, Darkseer just adds a huge advantage as you can't pull the creeps the same way he does.
Yeah, it's quite a lot ahead regardless though. 700 gold ahead. As for doing his thing, he's just gonna buy these tanky items.
Is he going for Vanguard instantly? Yeah, so he's rushing Crimson, I suppose, right? Versus the PA, versus the Slardar, versus even the Death Prophet. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's really good this game. It's gonna be a problem. I think they got pretty tanky heroes on the side of EG.
Oh, they actually force out the Rasta to the bottom lane.
Oh,
and he still takes it.
He dies for it though.
Yeah.
Usually it's fine if you're support, but as a core, it's not the greatest. A little bit greedy there. I'll approve though, because I like runes.
I'm actually surprised they didn't put Kaka versus the Darkseer early on. Oh, chicken. Should be fine. Oh, he's not fine actually. No, not at all.
Not fine at all.
Yeah.
He's dead.
He's gone.
You only get one life. He's out. But not the greatest start by King Gaming here. And we've seen how they would like to play as well. They used to like to play this hyper-aggressive Dota. And if you have a bad start, you know, you got to play passive. That's not their play style.
They're gonna still hit some timings a bit faster than EG though, considering this PA usually on the side of King Gaming does not go for some Battle Fury or anything like that. It's usually Vlad's into Dezo or Basher, even Manta early on, so he's gonna be looking at fighting with the Rasta 6, with the Dead Prophet, and while on the side of EG, you need to wait for that Nyx at least.
They're gonna die here. Rotation by Rasta holding him down. Minus the damage. That is a lot, and here it comes again. And
here it comes.
Boop. Oh. S4, what is his reaction? Stone cold. He's like, did nothing happen, guys. I didn't die.
Gone down.
Yeah, well, it's
nothing happened, right?
And this is giving lots of level to Slaughter. He's so strong right now. And 3,500 gold. Up.
This is
be an easy kill. Yeah, they pretty hard lane. Clock just being around there.
Oh, mid lane. We see Viper Strike coming out.
The bait. Can he get the reach and the grab? He doesn't have mana. Oh, he just got it. No stun because he used it. He used it at top, and now he's also gonna die. Clock is too late. Crit. Oh no, he's not gonna make it. Just run for your life.
This is so good because they used the Dead Prophet ulti and they killed off the Viper, plus the catapult push. This is perfect timing for them to strike, and they do it so well, honestly. Strategically, this is really well played by King Gaming.
Are they gonna get the tower, though? They're gonna TP with Viper soon. Doesn't look like it.
Even if he doesn't get the tower, right? Look at how much damage he has dealt to it with the first catapult. So this is amazing. This is pretty good for them.
Amazing.
Yeah. I think Fly ported there, had 10 sticks, didn't use them. Perhaps the cask was off cooldown or on cooldown or something because...
I think he used it. Oh, here we're gonna get another kill. Crit, no, it's not gonna die. Just carg his way to safety, no problemo.
Arteezy on the top lane, left alone, lonesome, but has no issues, I believe, versus the PA and the Kotl. They can't really threaten him at all. This Vanguard on S4 hasn't really helped him so far.
I mean, it's the power of Slaughter. Just remove all your armor. Pretty strong, and they're trying to bait a little bit bottom now. The Witch Doctor is here. Nothing's gonna happen, though. Just run away.
These levels, considering they try lane top, aren't that bad on the Shadow Shaman. He's almost level 5, minute 8 in. Not too shabby for a position 4 Shadow Shaman.
Hitting level 5 now.
Yeah.
Getting that level 6 is so important on this hero. Can easily get a tower from that. And Sumail just zoning out. DP.
Going for that ATOS build. I mean, Viper, he's been very strong for quite a long time, but the nerfs to the Nether Toxin and whatnot, he's not really having the best win rate here at the tournament, at least.
Yeah, he feels like a hero now compared to before.
Before you see him and you just try to run, but you get ATOS, then you still die. Doesn't matter, can't port, can't fight him.
And top, he did go for the face boots on the Lifestealer, so no super fast rush on the Midas. Can't really do that against the tri-lane they had. And he's just, the Slaughter going Midas. I think it's one of the few heroes that I'm kind of okay with because he benefits a lot from the attack speed.
He doesn't, he benefits a lot from the attack speed, doesn't farm that fast either. He's always on the move, on the prowl, hunting for kills. So with that, Midas is definitely justified on him.
And he's having such a good game as well. I mean, he could have had a dagger by now.
Yep.
But the enemy is pretty tanky, and you know, you really want the Rust to be 6 as well, so you can get objectives with that.
If he got that dagger and perhaps he made some movements and those movements failed, right, it would have been just, it would have backfired super hard for him, so it does make sense to go for the Midas.
It looks like they want to push bottom now. Maybe Rust is almost hitting level 6. No, he needs a little bit more.
And they're gonna have the next catapult wave to go with if they want to, so.
And the runes are spawning in 15 seconds here.
S4.
Gonna be some action bottom now.
Witch Doctor rotates, but they do not know.
There's a DP here as well. Oh no, fly away.
Just gonna die there.
3 runes. Old chicken is TPing away now. He can't really stay top that easily anymore. Lifestealer is taking control of the lane and chasing down here. Oh, you know, the damage. Perma stun. Sumail.
The break is there though, so no more stuns.
Yeah. Oh.
And they get him. They got him.
Sumail was just baiting. He knew all along. Yeah, the panel talked about that break, and it does work. Gods, you're fired, by the way. You're paid, Gods. Stop.
Alright, RTZ almost has that recipe at least for the Midas. Minute 10. Not too shabby, honestly, considering he played versus a tri-lane. He's keeping up with his farm. And on the bottom lane, Kaka uses his first wards very defensively, though.
I think you're fine with that, though. The DP is also her ult, though. That's a lot of commitment.
Yeah, they need to go for this tier 1 on bottom, right? But it's kind of telegraphed. If EG wants to, they can respond to this.
And it's pretty much going to be out by that time anyway.
Yeah.
But as far as the most farmed hero, and he's very high level, so you get a lot from that. I don't think you're too bummed out about it. And Clock is level 6 now, so that's kind of scary. They do want to do a smoke here by the looks of it. He's level 7 even.
There we go. They're going to smoke up and go towards that bottom lane, perhaps. No.
No 4 staffs ready yet. So he's really strong right now. No way to get out of it. And the Viper, he's got Aegis as well, so this is when they're really strong. Can kill pretty much anyone.
S4 running in. They're pinstering them on the bottom lane, or they're going to go mid instead.
Old chicken knows, so he knows. He's not so old.
Where are you going to go, Sumail? Come on. Come on, bruh. Move.
They know. They're aware. Viper's not showing it a map. Gotta be scared.
There's no Clockwork showing, no Viper showing. You don't want to be anywhere on these lanes. You can see the PA just ran into the jungle. The Slardar is even running back, so...
Yeah, that's really well done. Like, they know the timing. They're super strong right now on EG. But they're close to the tower here now.
11, he might be caught.
Looking around here. There's gonna be a lot of TPs here, or are there 4 heroes? DP runs in. Oh, he's gonna take so much damage. He's dead. He tried to help his teammate. That's 2 cores down. That is really bad. Can he get him? He's got Surge. Can he get him? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, the Atos is ready again, and the wall to secure it. Perma slow, and that's 3 heroes, and you're gonna get a tower on that as well.
That was like, we just praised Keen Gaming how well they played, how well they read the timings of EG, and then they just slipped up a little bit. Yeah, Slardar just showed his head out and instantly got punished.
I think you're safe at the tower, but it's 13 minutes now. They don't do that much anymore.
Yeah, maybe they thought that EG was behind RTZ on the bottom lane around that tier 1, so that's why they tried to do something on mid, but in any case it backfired super hard.
All the 3 cores right now doing really well for EG. And DP's falling a little bit behind, but he's not too far. It's not the end of the world. And both the 4s are doing really well as well with levels and gold here. Just getting that Veil for DP, obviously, is one of the best items, so she can't heal.
Yeah, the Vessel is going to be close on the clock. Kaka has those wards that he might use on the top tier 1.
The hook, level 11 here. Oh, that's so much experience.
It's just dead. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Crit is having an amazing game. I was wondering when Clock is going to be picked up a bit more often on that position 4 ever since the battery assault buffs. This hero looks pretty legit right now. Dude, it's also interesting that CIS squads aren't picking him up in conjunction with Shadow Fiend. Like, you have the SF, you have the Cogs. You love the SF, you love the Clock, but you don't pick them together. That's...
Yeah. I mean, it's a classic one.
Yeah.
I've not seen too much of that recently. And Surge top. To the Clock, an easy kill on Rasta. He's gone. Bye-bye. Kaka just trying to be annoying top, maybe put the wards, but he couldn't do it. And meanwhile, Coddle also did.
Yeah, the amount of cash that TG has is amazing right now. You have the Surge with the Clock, you have the Hook if you don't have the Surge, and then you have the Atos on the Viper. So they're definitely making a lot of space for this RTZ Nyx to find his farm, to find his relic. And he's complete, like, usually what teams like to do versus Nyx is they force him to fight earlier. Before he even has Radiance, you force objectives, you go down, get those towers, and when you look at Keen's lineup, You think, all right, that's what they're gonna do. You have this Death Prophet.
Oh, not again.
And instead, they're just dying. They're being caught left, right, and center. Look at this. It's not good for them. I mean, they have to... But I think it's maybe even too late for them now to just go behind this Death Prophet and push with that ultimate, right? Because they fed a bit too much.
And she's only level 11 right now. First Force Staff is out now, so that's going to help a lot against this lineup. But in this kind of just, we see the punish of going on Midas on Slardar. Like, they can't fight back at all. It's getting overrun right now. Their entire jungle is not safe, and they can't form 3 camps.
Oh, actually, PA is going for that Battle Fury as well. So they completely greeded out with their items. They didn't go nearly what they used to do. Yeah, their item choices are very different on these heroes that they played before, in a much more aggressive manner.
Okay, here they want to go now himself with a smoke. Can they find a life stealer? Well, he's already out. The smoke's not going to work out.
Middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, they do have that hex from Rasta, but if he rages, it's very hard to catch him.
And also completely wasted smoke. Yeah, not doing anything. Meanwhile, do they want to smoke top here? They're all grouped up. Just keep the aggression up. Well,
the dagger is going to be out from Slardar, so perhaps they can do something with that, but it feels so late. The timings are just way off on King Gaming. Look at that, they took only 1 tier 1, and you have a Rasta Death Prophet lineup.
They're not happy about that, but they do have level 2 DP ult now, which is like, so much more stronger than a Yule, so he cannot really get bursted that easily.
And if they do manage to sneak into that Rosh Pit, you have the Amplify from Slardar. There are definitely plays that they can still make, so...
Yeah. Like, luckily for them, EG does not really have a good Rosh lineup.
Yeah.
So they can sneak it for sure.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Alright, Vessel is completed on crit though. There's Yules on that Prophet to take that off, but if you commit that Yules to the Vessel, you're very vulnerable afterwards.
We see Esper just going all the tank items right now. Can they get an initiation here actually? Blink is ready. Okay, got 1, but he's gonna die for this. He's just dead. Or is he? Can he get out of this? DP just going in. With his ult on, he can't really die. Or can he? Or here, he's completely alone.
There's no
Yules. Where's his team? Team, help him. They all just left him.
It's just gone. And
the Slaughter is dead. Yeah, they're just running them down. No, that's not. No TP there. No.
That's 4 man dead, and PA isn't even joining the fight. She's just looking from across the map, farming her Battle Fury still. Honestly, they are trying to fight now because, alright guys, we have Slardar Blink Dagger, but what else do you have? You have absolutely no damage. You don't even have a hero on your side. The old chicken is just not interested in fighting whatsoever. He just wants to farm.
Yeah, I feel like when they start that fight, the PA should just TP in as they go. Like, you need to commit there, and you're just half-assing it, and you know,
exactly, they're half-assing it. They're trying to fight them without the PA, and of course you're gonna lose that fight instantly afterwards. The Slardar blinking also wasn't really perfect. He blinked into an insta battery assault, so he didn't even manage to stun both of them. He only stunned the clock, I believe.
Yeah, did not work out at all, and Russell was not doing anything.
What now? Wait for BKB on Slardar, wait for some more items. Like, EG is happy to play that game. I don't think they're even worried about going late versus these guys.
Yeah.
At the moment, at least. That Prophet can be very scary if she does manage to get those levels. I think if you are King Gaming right now, just try to split push with Kotal, try to go on the other lane with Rasta, just try to use those wards to take down at least these tier 1s. Because right now, playing this map is so hard for them. EG can just go wherever they want to. They've taken all the tier 1s away.
PA, she's got her Battle Fear now, so she's just content with farming. But yeah, the problem with split pushing is really just having that clock and Surge. It can just run them down so easily, so it's not an easy game. And he's gonna try to go for the wave here. No, he knows. The clock is nearby. Oh, the smoke! Oh,
got him!
Crit! What a player! And there's no way out now. Old Chicken gonna get solo killed. Easy, says Crit.
He has. Oh, one more rocket and he's gone.
A rocket.
Yeah.
You cannot run from a missile.
Wicked sick on Crit.
Yeah, that guy is
on fire.
Yeah, don't type hashtag Arteezy. I think it's a crit so far. Gotta be fair, chat.
Of course, chat is always fair. Come on.
Scanning.
Well, they're haters. But yeah, the game looking really good right now for EG. Getting their runes as well. 3 for 1.
Actually 4. Did they? No, Kaka stole 1.
Yeah. Is there any way that EG could go for a Roche at any point of this game?
I mean, right now, if they go for it, it is risky. They don't really have the damage for Roche, but I don't think they're interested in going for Roche without taking some major fight, I believe.
Yeah, and now they have a new problem. Like, they've been fighting without Arteezy, but he's got the Radiance now, and that timing is just so powerful. Also level 15 with the movement speed. Yeah, so he's really strong right now.
It's the Radiance on the Lifestealer. It's the Greaves, I believe, on the Viper that are finished, and it's also the Darkseer with his utility. So yeah, Greaves just got completed on Viper and Crimson plus. God, this game is hard. I mean, you're waiting for this PA to get tanky, but she needs like 2 more items at least to be able to do anything in these fights.
Yeah. They're giving so much armor, and you see King Gaming, they're all physical. How do they fight? Just running in. That's a man right there, Arteezy, going almost to the fountain. He doesn't care. How do they stop this? Can they stop this? There's a buyback. They need
there's the buyback,
sure.
But I honestly...
DP. Can't underestimate DP though. He does a lot of damage if you can get a good ult off and I get bursted. But
perhaps if they get some good control on Arteezy and he goes too deep, but that's not gonna happen. They're gonna take that tier 3, possibly move back to the shrines now.
Yeah, cannot forcing it. They want to make sure that PA doesn't get too much space. Defend bottom.
At this point, you've taken this area of the map, right? You have proper wards, so you can even think about going for that rush.
Yeah, and they're just sticking around. If they get a kill here, they can easily get the racks.
Yeah, because Keen Gaming thinks that they went rush, right? And because of that, they smoke up. They want to go and check that rush pit, but...
They're sensing it.
Yeah, but they're like, it's hard to go uphill. It's hard to go to that high ground. Yeah. Maybe they're waiting.
They know if they go and fight the PA, he won't care. He's just going to hit creeps. You're not happy.
Right,
oh, now they know.
Oh, yeah, but Arteezy didn't go. He kind of AFK'd there a little bit. Yeah. He got Sirs, but he was like...
could have manned up there. They're so strong right now. 8k ahead. The Radiance ready, and even a armlet, yeah. So he's got massive armor. The amount of armor
inactivity.
128.
What a great stat, yeah.
I like that. Massive Pidus coming in here. They're just going for the racks. They're so powerful right now. What can they do to defend this? The Crimson Guard is ready.
The range racks is gone.
They have a really bad tower or building pusher. That's the main issue. And they're just going to go and kill him here on the 4-step.
He still has Yols. I think the only way are... Oh!
They actually want to go, or can they go?
Do you want to go, though?
Oh, I think you lose this fight for sure. But they can't just let them stand and hit their building. Something has to happen.
11.
Oh, there's no 4-step ready now. Is he just going to... A Glimmer coming out. That's good. Oh, dude, it's not looking good at all. Critch coming in there, blocking them out with the cogs. Arteezy just going hammered, killing everyone. They can't stop
them
him.
Over at this moment.
This search is too powerful, and they don't have any buybacks. EG is stopping them. They're trying to bring him down, but they can't. And Arteezy's armor toggle is ready. Like, he's not going to die.
That's GG.
This is a GG.
Right there.
Wow, that was a quick, clean kill. There's not much to say about that, is there?
No, nothing at all. Clean outdraft, very well played in the laning stage. I think it's the way they executed this and the way that... honestly, I have to take that back. Not the clean outdraft, it's just the items that Keen Gaming went for.
Yeah.
I mean, what? Slardar, Midas, and at the same time, if he's going for Midas and PA is going for Battle Fury, when do you fight? When, like, you have Rasta and Death Prophet. These heroes want to push. They want to do something across the map. They're objective takers. Yeah, and these other 2 cores are just AFK farming.
Hey, it's not how they usually play. They play super aggressive, so you think they would buy more aggressive items, but just buying farming items and just letting that crit go around killing everyone. I mean, that's an easy game for them. So, you know, they couldn't even kill Roche or anything with these items. Just got overrun. You know, what is there to say about that? That's a feels bad man.
That's a feels bad man indeed.
NA Dota is strong.
NA Dota? Strong? Yeah, they definitely did play well that first game, but this is the best of 3 series, so...
Yeah, it's not over yet.
Yeah, back to the panel. Let's see what they think about that.